Okay, so today is the third video in our video series that my wife and I created. The Dirty Little Secrets of Graphic Design, we're continuing on, and today's video is free and templates are not dirty words. Most designers use templates. And if they don't, well, they at least look on the internet and get inspired by other people's work. And if you're not, well, then you're a better designer than I am. But most designers that I've worked with in my years of experience have used some kind of inspiration. For years, Communication Arts was the go-to magazine for inspiration. There were a lot of others, but Communication Arts was the big one. And that all transitioned to the web. You know, Template Monster was huge when it first came out. Graphic River, Envato Elements, Adobe's got their own inspiration cloud. There are all these services out there. You can type into Google now. Anything in Google, you can type in and see inspiration. And a lot of them are, you type in a logo and a lot of them are going to refer you to a template site. And I gotta tell you, with costs being so competitive in this field that it didn't used to be, you used to be able to command, $10,000 for a logo, and maybe agencies still do that, but I'm not in that position. The people I deal with mostly have limited budgets for a logo. Now that's not a lot of money in regards to your time. So how do you manage a $500 logo? Well, you go out and you do not recreate the wheel. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to put your brand on it. You're not going to put your signature design style on it. Never in my life have I ever used a template or I have been inspired by somebody's work that I copied it as is. I've created many flyers by going out and grabbing elements from multiple sources to put together my flyer. I have yet to have a one-to-one, you buy this template and it looks exactly the same way after you've put your client's information and photos and colors and logo on that template. It just does not translate one-to-one. It becomes its own entity. If you do it right, and you want that. You want that. What it is, like ChatGPT is now today, a time saver. It helps you maximize your profits. You're spending an hour and a half and you're cranking out 3 looks in an hour and a half and you're getting paid $250. That's not a bad day's work. Hour and a half for $250? $500 you put in 2 hours? That's not a bad day's work. That's still $200 plus an hour. That's what it is. Because again, I will say it again, as I did in a previous video. You're in business to be in business. You're not in business to wow the world. Your day will come where you will be asked a great deal. What do you think? What would you do? How would you do it? Those projects come, but they are far and few in between. A lot of times people say, I don't know what I want. I have $250. Make it look pretty. Okay. I'll give you 3 looks and we'll go from there. That's 45 minutes to an hour because I go out and I'm constantly looking at these artwork sites and I get inspired and I chop a piece from this one, chop a piece from that one, or I recreate this one and I add it with that one. Rarely do I take something and use it one-to-one. Now, that means if these clients do not want to register or copyright their logo or trademark it. They can copyright it, but they cannot trademark it or register it. Now, if you're doing a registered or a trademark, then you're into high dollar because now you do have to recreate from the ground up. If you need to indemnify it so the client can use it without any challenge whatsoever, then templates are off the table. This is for low-hanging fruit for people who want to get something up and going and they don't have a big budget. If you need to guarantee that that logo is not going to be legally challenged, trademarked, and registered, then yes, templates are not going to work. But again, there's also websites out there that cater to that need. You got to dig deeper for them. You have to know the language, but trust me, there are templates out there that the artists have signed away their rights and they will not challenge it. And it's an exclusive logo. But you're not paying $150, $250. You're now in bigger money. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Templates and free for services like Canva, I just got a notice from Canva the other day that I've created over 50 designs in Canva. And all of it was done with a free account because I have an education and I studied graphic design. So Canva, it is the quickest way for me to prototype something, to show my clients before I break a major sweat. If I need to break a major sweat, then we go from there. But Canva is free and I have used it to the hilt. They hate people like me. I don't need the pro. I can work around the pro. There is so much free content out there. It's ridiculous how easy it is to prototype. Early in my career, I thought it was cheating. I really did. I thought it was cheating. I thought it was, how can you call yourself a designer if you're inspired by someone else's? That's just cheating and copying. And to a certain extent, I was right. But as I have aged and I've understood the economics of this business and the competition and the speed by which you have to turn things around, you need tools to help you be able to do that. And what has happened over time is my style has emerged by using a combination of my own from the ground up, because early on in my career, I created everything from scratch. I created all my logos from scratch early on. But today, you don't have to do all of that. You can prototype rapidly with these tools. And I recommend that you do. Absolutely. As we have seen lately in the news, if you copy it verbatim, you could end up in hot water. You have to put your stamp on it. You have to take the time you're still creating. But a circle is a circle is a circle. A 5-point line is a 5-point line. A sphere is a sphere is a sphere. There's only so many ways you can chop up the letter A to create an A icon. Okay? So save yourself some time. Don't beat yourself up. You're not cheating. It is the dirty little secret in this industry. I don't like to say everybody's doing it, because when my kids come to me with that, I'm like, would you jump off a bridge? You know, I heard it as a kid, so I don't want to say everybody's doing it, but it is a dirty little secret. Nobody likes to talk about it. Okay, well, that's all I got for today. I hope you learned something. If you did, leave a comment, maybe subscribe. If you like content like this and you want to get more, it helps me out and I certainly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by. You have a great day and you take care. All right, bye-bye.